Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, like I promised, I will talk about my first MMA fight, my loss 3 years ago. And to be honest, I haven't really talked about this in public before, only for my closest friends and family, of course. But this is the first time that I actually share the process and my feelings and everything around it. So I got a call from a promoter, and he asked me if I wanted to fight at his event. Back then, I had never done MMA before. I said yes. I accepted the fight. The fight was in 6 weeks, and I was just thinking how hard can it be? And so I called up my friend, one of my closest friends that is also a professional fighter, Joseph, and I also called other people to help me prepare for this. But none of them were MMA fighters, but they were very good in their own style, like Muay Thai, boxing. And I started to go into a camp. Like I said, I was 6 weeks out, never done MMA. I had to cut a few kilos. So it got a lot of attention in the media, especially in the Swedish martial arts community, that me, Samuel, as a nobody, was going to jump into the cage in a big event fighting a guy that has plus 15 fights. But yeah, the day comes and the fight starts, and yeah, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for the thin gloves and the really hard hits. So got some exchanges. I got hit pretty hard from the start, like in the temple. I felt dizzy right away. I throw a kick. He grabs the leg, he takes me down, and he starts to ground and pound, like just keep punching, and I just get hit everywhere in my face, and I managed to turn around like turtle, and then he gets under my chin, and I start to feel that the rear naked choke is coming, so I'm kind of trying to just take away the arm, and he keeps punching me like from both sides, switching the grip around my neck, and I just keep getting punched, and I feel my nose, my eyes, and everything. So I just let it go to protect myself. He got the choke, and I tap out. And this took about 60 seconds. I think it took 57 seconds, so less than a minute. Well, nothing more to say. The fight was over. They announced the winner. I remember, as soon as the fight was over, I went backstage, I sat down, and I just started crying, like really much. And I'm not a guy that cries. I'm not saying I'm a tough guy or something. I'm just saying I don't cry. And I just buried my face in my hands like this, and I cried. My friends told me, and my coach told me that, why are you crying? You showed up, you did your best. And I was like, no, this was not my best. But I knew it was, but I felt that it wasn't, because everything was over so fast, because I knew the hate was coming in. Everyone was going to say, I told you so, he wasn't ready, he's a clown, everything. And I remember I said, I will show you. And in my mind, I did not mean like I'm going to fight this guy again and knock him out and in a sense show you that way. I just felt inside that I had something more. I got back home, and I was in the gym actually the next week, but of course I had a lot of pain in my face and stuff, but I was in the gym working out, and this was in May, and when I decided to start with Instagram was June. I just tried to heal up as soon as possible, and then I decided I will start with Instagram, and I will start training harder, make progress as a martial artist, and show everyone. Put in much more time in training in all the areas: strength, speed, agility, conditioning, everything. So this fight really changed my life. I really found myself after this loss, digging deep into myself, my feelings, my emotions, how it felt to lose, how it felt to be embarrassed in front of the whole Swedish martial arts community. Because they were talking a lot of shit still, they were talking about it for a long time. This was an opportunity for me to really show everyone that I was here, I was a nobody, I lost the fight in 60 seconds, I got beat up. I wasn't going to give up. I wanted to put in the work that was needed. I wanted to put in the work for myself, for you, for everyone around me, and show everyone that me at the bottom, that's not the end station for me. That was only the beginning. From that until now, where I'm sitting, that moment was what started my journey on Instagram, and also as a much, much bigger version of myself as a martial artist.